The African savanna shimmered under the midday sun. The golden rays bathed the landscape in a warm, inviting glow, casting long shadows of the sparse acacia trees that dotted the horizon. The air was still, with only the occasional rustle of leaves breaking the silence. It was a scene of serene beauty, where time seemed to stand still. A family of warthogs enjoyed the warmth. They moved slowly, savoring the tranquility of the moment. The parents, with their sturdy builds and rough hides, were a picture of contentment. They had found a perfect spot to rest and graze, away from the usual hustle and bustle of the savanna. The mother warthog, with her distinctive facial warts, grazed peacefully. Her eyes were half closed, lost in the simple pleasure of the day. She nibbled on the tender shoots of grass, her ears twitching occasionally to ward off pesky insects. Her presence exuded a sense of calm and security. Her two sharp tusks glinted in the sunlight. They were not just tools for foraging but also formidable weapons for defense. The sunlight caught the edges of the tusks, making them shine like polished ivory. They were a testament to her strength and resilience. Nearby, her mate kept a watchful eye on their playful young one. He stood tall, his gaze scanning the surroundings for any signs of danger. His protective instincts were on high alert, even in this moment of peace. He knew the savanna could be unpredictable, and he was ready to defend his family at a moment's notice. The baby warthog, small and energetic, chased butterflies with joyful abandon. Its tiny legs moved swiftly, and its high-pitched squeals of delight filled the air. The butterflies fluttered around, leading the young warthog on a merry chase. It was a scene of pure, unadulterated joy, a reminder of the innocence of youth. The savanna, usually teeming with life, was deceptively calm. The usual sounds of the wild were muted, replaced by an almost eerie silence. It was as if the entire landscape was holding its breath, waiting for something to happen. The tranquility was both soothing and unsettling, a stark contrast to the usual chaos of the savanna. The warthog family, unaware of the danger lurking nearby, relished the peaceful moment. They were blissfully ignorant of the predator that had been watching them from the shadows. For now they were safe, wrapped in the warmth of the sun, and the comfort of each other's presence. It was a fleeting moment of peace in a world that was often harsh and unforgiving. Their world, however, was about to change in a flash of teeth and claws. The predator, with its keen eyes and powerful build, had been waiting for the perfect moment to strike. The peaceful day was about to be shattered, and the warthog family would have to rely on their instincts and each other to survive the impending danger. A low growl shattered the serenity of the savanna. The warthogs, who had been grazing peacefully, froze in their tracks, their ears twitching and eyes wide with alarm. The air was thick with tension as they sensed the imminent danger lurking nearby. The warthogs froze, their senses on high alert. From the tall grass a lioness emerged, her movements fluid and graceful, yet filled with a predatory intensity that sent shivers down the spines of the warthogs. Her amber eyes, focused and hungry, locked onto the unsuspecting baby warthog. The lioness's gaze was unwavering, a testament to her experience and skill as a hunter. She had chosen her target, and nothing would deter her from the chase. Her amber eyes, focused and hungry, locked onto the unsuspecting baby warthog. The baby warthog, unaware of the danger, continued to nibble on the grass, blissfully ignorant of the predator that had set its sights on it. The lioness crouched low to the ground, her powerful muscles coiled tight. Every fiber of her being was attuned to the hunt, her body a perfect machine of predatory efficiency. She moved with a stealth that was both mesmerizing and terrifying. She was a seasoned hunter, and the baby warthog, small and oblivious, was an easy target. The lioness had honed her skills over countless hunts, each one a test of her strength, agility, and cunning. She knew that patience was key, and she waited for the perfect moment to strike. The lioness took a slow, deliberate step towards her prey. Her movements were calculated, each step bringing her closer to the unsuspecting warthog. The tension in the air was palpable, as if the entire savanna was holding its breath in anticipation of the impending drama. The wind shifted, carrying the scent of the warthogs towards her. The hunt was on. The lioness's nostrils flared as she caught the scent, her instincts kicking into high gear. She knew that the wind was now in her favor, masking her approach and giving her the element of surprise. With her eyes narrowing in focus, the lioness continued her stealthy advance. Each step was a masterclass in precision and control, her body moving in perfect harmony with the environment. She was a shadow, a ghost in the grass, unseen and unheard by her prey. The baby warthog finally sensed something was amiss. It looked up, its small eyes wide with confusion and fear, but it was too late. The lioness was already too close, her powerful body poised to unleash the deadly force of her attack. In a blur of motion, the lioness pounced, her muscles uncoiled like a spring, propelling her through the air with lethal precision. The baby warthog barely had time to react before the lioness was upon it, her claws extended and her jaws open wide. The lioness captured her prey with a swift and decisive strike. The savannah, which had been filled with the sounds of life, fell silent once more. The hunt was over, and the lioness had claimed her prize. The mother warthog reacted instantly. She let out a sharp warning grunt, her maternal instincts taking over. Fear turned to fierce determination. She had to protect her young one, no matter the cost. The mother warthog charged at the lioness, her tusks lowered. She was outmatched in size and strength, but her love for her baby fueled her courage. The male warthog, alerted by his mate's cry, sprang into action. He was larger than the female, and his tusks were even more formidable. Rage coursed through him as he saw the lioness threatening his family. With a guttural roar, the male warthog charged, joining his mate in a desperate defense of their young. The savannah, moments ago peaceful, was now a battleground. Section 5. Claws and Tusks. In the heart of the savannah, a fierce battle was unfolding. The sun blazed down, casting long shadows as the lioness and the warthogs faced off. This was no ordinary encounter. It was a fight for survival, driven by primal instincts and the unyielding will to protect one's own. The lioness, surprised by the ferocity of the warthog's attack, swiped with her claws. Her golden fur bristled as she tried to assert her dominance, but the warthogs were not easily intimidated. They had the advantage of numbers and the fierce determination that comes from defending their young. Her blow caught the male warthog on his shoulder, drawing blood. The crimson streak stood out starkly against his rough gray hide, yet the pain only seemed to fuel his resolve. With a snort of defiance, he lowered his head, ready to charge once more. The male warthog ignored the pain and pressed his attack, forcing the lioness to back away from his baby. His eyes were fierce, filled with a protective rage that made him a formidable opponent. The lioness, sensing the danger, took a cautious step back, her eyes never leaving the determined warthog. The mother warthog circled the lioness, her sharp tusks a constant threat. Each movement was calculated, her maternal instincts driving her to protect her offspring at all costs. The lioness, now on the defensive, watched the tusks warily, knowing a single misstep could be fatal. The air filled with the sounds of snorts, growls, and the clash of tusks against teeth. It was a symphony of survival, each sound a testament to the fierce struggle taking place. The savannah, usually a place of serene beauty, was now a battleground where only the strongest would prevail. The warthogs, fueled by adrenaline and love for their young, fought with surprising strength. Their small, stout bodies moved with agility and power, each strike a testament to their unwavering resolve. The lioness, though powerful, found herself challenged in ways she had not anticipated. This was not just a fight. It was a testament to the lengths to which parents will go to protect their young. The battle raged on, a fierce reminder of the raw, untamed power of nature. Section 6. A Desperate Struggle. The battle raged on. The lioness, though larger, was outnumbered and outmaneuvered. The warthogs, fighting side by side, presented a wall of tusks and fury. The male warthog, bleeding but undeterred, landed a blow on the lioness's flank. She roared in pain. The lioness, realizing that this fight was proving costlier than anticipated, began to tire. Section 7. Retreat of the Predator. The lioness, sensing defeat, backed away slowly. She had misjudged the ferocity of the warthog parents. Their courage and determination had surprised her. With a final growl, she turned and melted back into the tall grass, her hunger unsated. The savannah, moments ago a battleground, fell silent. Section 8. Reunion and Relief. The warthog parents, exhausted but victorious, turned to their baby. The little one, unharmed, ran to its mother, nuzzling against her for comfort. The male warthog, wounded but alive, watched over his family, his heart filled with relief. They had faced a formidable predator and emerged victorious. Section 9. The Strength of Family. The African sun beat down on the savannah once more. The warthog family, battered but unbroken, moved slowly across the plains. They had faced death and emerged triumphant, their bonds strengthened by the ordeal. The encounter served as a powerful reminder. In the wild, the love and determination of a parent knows no bounds.